Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D. I will be your vitamin D.
Riding around the block with a Glock. Yo ass finna get shot. That's the silencer. That's the grenade launcher. I'm finna kill you.
Welcome to the Zillionaires Club, my friend. As you can tell, I'm in the recovery process from a horrible diarrhea. I think the first 6 months or the first 5.5 months, let's see, I think I had about 2 times total of diarrhea, and now being back in Mexico, this is the first time I got my diarrhea. I mean, they lasted no more than 3 days, okay? So this is my second day, and I can feel that my body is recovering, so which is good, because when you have diarrhea to the point where like your butthole hurt because you shit it so much. And then when it start, like, I know it is gross, but when it start forming and it's not just liquid, you're like, I love my enemies now. I love my enemies so much. I just don't want to have this diarrhea. But you know, one thing you gotta, like, I've shared this before, but one thing you gotta know about me is that I rarely get sick. And when I say like sick, I mean, I do come with a flu, but it doesn't last more than a couple of days. Like, I've seen people that, you know, once a year, they get sick like 5 or 6 times. I know they're minor, but there's something wrong with their immune system. Something is weak. So, you know, and the one thing that, like, you know, when I was like having, or when I'm having diarrhea, like right now, like nothing really mattered that much. Like, you know, every day I wake up, I post my video, I share my truth, I learn from other people. I'm starting to call out people, call them out, not specifically, not directly, but it just, I call them out in a sense where remind them where they came from, because, you know, people that I used to look up to for information, I really dig their message in the beginning and how they came to be, but then over time, like you start seeing things, like, you know, starting to change about them. And I'm not saying that I haven't. I remember when I first started my channel, I was promoting all of these events. I was promoting real estate. I went into that route where I was becoming a marketer, and I was sharing, you know, and then over time I realized, holy shit, you know, you learn as you go. But then at the same time, when you learn about something that is bad, and you keep on pushing your followers to do it, or when there is heavy incentive from people that are, you know, that will do anything for money and power, and you keep on pushing their message, you know, those are the kind of stuff that, like, I express my opinion. I usually don't direct, like, names, because first of all, like, personal enemies, number one, and when you say it in a careful manner, it's easier for people to, it doesn't there is not a lot of friction, so it's easier for people to recognize. And if they recognize, you're willing to change. But if people are wrong, and and you use their name like a direct attack, they're gonna retaliate. They're not gonna change, because like they think that they put in the work, they've made it, and nobody can tell them shit. And that's how most humans operate.
Dumb bitch, dumb bitch, dumb bitch, dumb bitch.
Like myself, you think about it. Like, it seems to me, right? It seems to me that like people that are not wealthy are very self-aware, are very like they know what is wrong and what is right. And once you get to a certain level, you start hanging out with certain group of people, everything changed, because you no longer, see people for who they are. You start hanging out with this rich and powerful, eventually you become like them. And when I started feeling the way that I feel right now with the diarrhea, I didn't care much about anything. Like the thing that I cared about was how to get better. And I think it's really important. So I guess the takeaway for this video is that if you have any personal enemy or enemies, and like they fuel the fire in you, it might be good when you are perfectly healthy, when you don't have to worry about anything. But the moment, my friend, whether it's a minor flu, whether it's diarrhea, or whether there is something wrong with your body and you are not feeling well, you start focusing on yourself. And the thing is, like, it's kind of like when we're healthy, we go out, we do stupid shit, we drink, we get drunk, we smoke, we do whatever. But when we're not healthy, we're like, maybe I should stop. So I guess to my point is that, like, always take care of yourself. Even if you have enemies, never let the enemies take free rent in your mind. Once in a while, just poke at them,
Gotta catch 'em all.
But don't waste your time doing it every day, 24/7. First of all, in my opinion, they're not worth it. Scumbags are scumbags. They're not worth it. They're not going to listen. It is what it is. However, you can control what's going on here to stay in perfect health. And I think the best way to get revenge on your enemy is to do well and be healthy and keep making that money the right way. It's funny how the crypto people always say we're in this together, It won't be the regulators that will kill Bitcoin. It will be the people in the crypto space that will kill Bitcoin. It will be the crypto space that build a digital prison for humanity. And it's unfortunate, but when I hear people say stuff like, I'm making a lot of money with altcoins, so I can double up on my Bitcoin, screw everybody else. That's a little bit of an ego talking, but it is what it is. So my friend, much love. I will see you in the next video. Use the hashtag Gazillionaires Club, and we will have this conversation going. When was the last time you were sick? Was your enemy your number one priority when you're sick? I want to know. So much love. I will see you in the next video. Ta-da.